me make sure I'm live. Yes, I am. Forgive me, I had to name this video something weird because YouTube is being a turd and won't let me name things. Okay, let's get on with the video. There are very few times that I am impressed with the weapon so much that I'm actually going to make a super long dedicated video on it. The Furis is one of those. Now you might be wondering, hey, this is the Furis. It's like a weapon you get at the very beginning of the game. It's absolute trash. Not anymore. The Incarnon form of this weapon. This was, I think, one of the first Incarnons I ever got. This thing is insane. Let's go over the builds. So, I'm going to be putting on a Sentinel that does not attack. Oxalis. Like this. It does have crit ups with vigilante mods, but this is only primary weapons, so it doesn't matter. I'm not running any buffs on my frame. I've got no arcanes or anything that'll boost my damage, and I'm not running any damage Archon Charge, just strength, health, and casting speed. Anyway, so this is the Furis. It's a weapon forgotten to time until it got its Incarnon form. First one, these are my evolutions I run. First one, Incarnon form, it's default. I run this one with overshields, damage plus 30. I'll actually have to set this up. I usually actually don't use overshields. I'm pretty sure this is bugged, so you always have the plus 30 damage, but don't quote me on that. Then I run increased magazine capacity because the more shots in the magazine you have, the more chances you have to hit headshots. This thing charges on headshots, I'll show you. And this, increase base status chance by 28%. This thing went from 12% status to, I don't know. It's got 12% base, so 12% plus 28 is 40% base status. That's insane. This thing is a beast. It does not have good crit stats, but it's a beast. So, yeah, this is the build that I suggest. If you don't have the galvanized or primed versions of the mods, just run the normal versions, obviously. I'm not going to make you put 5 form on this thing. My build's messed up because I have a godly ribbon. Secondary Merciless. I would actually suggest you run Cascadia Flare, because it's better. But I run Secondary Merciless because my ribbon has minus reload speed. So, going to be running Corrosive Heat. Primed Heated Charge for heat. These for corrosive. If you don't have the 60/60 mods, run the 90 mod. What is it? Convulsion. Hornet Strike for damage. You actually really don't need it because Secondary Merciless, but whatever. Galvanized Diffusion. For multi-shot. Galvanized Shot for a lot of status. And direct damage on status type. It's really good. I love it. Creeping Bullseye for crit chance. Now you're wondering, hey, you're not running Target Cracker. That's because we're running this. Winds of Purity, Lifesteal. This is one of the only weapons that can have Lifesteal in the entire game. So running this, now I do run a build for damage where I swap that out for Prime Target Cracker. I've got my ribbon there. I'll show that later. You don't need Prime Target. You don't need Target Cracker. You don't need crit damage. This weapon does more than enough damage to kill anything with an option mod. So, we're going to use this build against Corporate Heavy Gunners. I have no outside buffs, nothing. Level 175 Steel Path Corporate Heavy Gunners. Now, I want you to watch this. This is the base weapon. Now, it might not look like much, but before today, the Furis could not do this. Again, it looks terrible, but it's not. Watch this. So Incarnon form makes it a solar flare. By the way, this is without Warframe buffs, without viral procs, without anything. This is amazing. Now, if you weren't convinced by that performance, Makes sense. I mean, normally you'd want to run like a viral heat setup. This is just a pure fire setup. That is without a ribbon. This is my ribbon. Plus 111% heat, 277% damage, and 105% status chance. I'm going to show you what this weapon is like with a ribbon. By the way, Ribbon Depot 5 out of 5, and you're going to get them for super cheap because you don't need Trick Mag, by the way. I just put it in here for comfort. And, you know, running Cascadia Flare is a better idea. So this is like the worst showing the weapon will ever give. So, I'm going to show you this is the best build I can run. Damage. That's what I meant to say. Damage G. I'm running Prime Target Cracker instead of the Lifesteal mod. I'm going to run Viral Procs with my Dijin. If you wanted the build on this is my build. All that matters is Thumper for this because it attacks things with my Viral Hellstrom. Doesn't really matter because the Vigilante mods only give crit ups to primaries. This is what the weapon can do. Now, first off, I'm going to show the base form. This is the Furis. Now, this is the Incarnon form. Are you convinced yet? Those with no stacks, by the way, on my galvanized mods. Watch this. Watch this. This is like the second best weapon in the entire game. No joke. It's one of the easiest to charge. It's because, I mean, like, it's an automatic weapon. Automatic weapons are super easy to charge, in my opinion. And it just does so much damage. Now, a build that's actually viable for this thing is Viral Heat. If you don't want to run the Lifesteal mod, run Prime Target Cracker. This is with an option mod, by the way. I am running the Ribbon, but you can just run Hornet Strike and you'll have similar, and Cascadia Flare. You'll have similar results. This is the base weapon. Not too great. No stats. Stats. Not the best performance. Does without stats. These are with stats. Look at those heat procs. Taking away their health. Like it's 110,000 heat proc. 94,000 heat proc. All dead. That's the power of this weapon. Now, if you don't believe me, I'm going to take off my ribbon here. Just on this build, just to prove you. Just to prove it to you. I'm going to put on Hornet Strike, and I'm going to put on Cascadia Flare. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong build. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. I'm on the wrong build. 1 second. Uh-oh. This one. Yeah, okay. Creeping Bullseye. Run Hornet Strike. Hornet Strike is actually not a mod you really want to run on this. You could run Lethal Torrent and get a better thing because you're going to be getting all your damage from Cascadia Flare. Now, watch what this weapon can do without a ribbon. Without a ribbon. This was without a ribbon, by the way. You don't need a ribbon. This weapon is more than good enough without one. Second best weapon in the entire game? Possibly. Best weapon is the Incarnon Furis, but I already made a video on that. This is the Incarnon Furis. It has about a 15 meter range, I'd say. Around that. Yeah. This is the build I recommend to you guys. Unless you want lifesteal, in which case run this. Again, run Hornet Strike and Creeping Bullseye with all these mods. But instead of Prime Target Cracker, run the lifesteal mod, Winds of Purity. Cascadia Flare is your best friend. This literally gives more than double the bonus of Secondary Merciless, I think. Yeah, it gives more than double. Plus, it's on Heat Status Effect and 156% status chance. Yeah, just a little bit of status. And with my Riven, it's 210%. You don't need a Riven on this weapon at all. But 5 out of 5. And it's probably not going to go any lower because not only is this is an underrated Incarnate weapon for no reason, because it's amazing. It's insane. 5 out of 5 Riven disposition. Yep, get this weapon. It is genuinely, I think, the best weapon I've ever used. Like, best secondary, of course. I am running Secondary Merciless for the reload speed because I don't need the damage from Cascadia Flare when I have this thing. Yeah. Get the Incarnon Furis. It's amazing. I'll give you one last show with my Ribbon and with my Roblox. Just to... Base Furis. Incarnon. If I ran Cascadia Flare on this thing, it would be even better. Get this weapon. Get it as soon as you possibly can. I don't know what rotation is on. It's on. You can just Google it. It's like takes about like 2 minutes. But yeah, get this thing. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button down below. I make videos every now and then. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I post videos. I post videos that I enjoy. I try to make them as fun as possible and as normal. So, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Saharonica, out.